The Dolphins are heading into 2025, carrying a weight that feels almost impossible. Training camp's right around the corner, and everything feels tense, like the calm right before a storm. It's no secret, this year is a crossroads. For Chris Greer, for Mike McDaniel, for Tua, for Tyreek Hill. Every single one of them is staring down the barrel and wondering, is this it? Analysts aren't shy about it. The narrative this year? Either step up or get tossed aside. Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport basically shouted from the rooftops, they're all on the hot seat. And he wasn't kidding. He pointed fingers at Hill, once the game's hottest receiver. Now whispers of decline follow him. He wondered if Tua can stay healthy long enough to deliver. He questioned if McDaniel still has that spark or if defenses have finally cracked his code. That quote, the one about you name them, they're on the hot seat, doesn't even begin to capture how stacked the pressure is. Let's talk Hill first. No matter how you slice it, he's a superstar. But that superstar aura took a hit. He complained about being traded, then tried to walk it back. That doesn't exactly scream locker room harmony. It exudes tension. And that tension, it's contagious. If one guy's frustrated, others feel it. Fans feel it. The whole vibe shifts. Then there's Tua. The guy's got the talent, the contract, the works. But talent on paper doesn't matter if he's injured. Every time he's taken off the field early, alarm bells go off. What if this is the year at 55 million stays planted on the bench for too long? What if injuries turn wealth into regret? That's the kind of fear floating around now. And then there's McDaniel. The guy was once hailed as a pure offensive genius. Now, football's a copycat world. Teams studied his playbook, prepared, planned. Is he still the brains behind something revolutionary? Or has the league caught up? If he cracks, if he falters, the ripple effect could devastate the whole franchise. Which brings us back to the pressure cooker dynamic. The tension isn't just backdrop noise. It's front and center. Back in January, Miami flipped the roster. It felt like a reset, like someone pressing refresh hard. But if whatever changes were made don't show results quickly, people will talk. When's the reset now? They'll ask. No one wants to utter those words, but everyone's thinking them. Davenport went further. There's a weird vibe coming off this team. He pointed to Hill's trade gripe, to Ramsey and Smith being shipped to Pittsburgh. Bradley Chubb even admitted guys lied about the culture last year, and then said everything's good now. That's some heavy lifting for any organization. More so one with Super Bowl expectations. The offense is stacked, sure. But if the locker room's frayed, if the swagger's gone, if trust is shakier than people want to admit, the whole thing could collapse around them. And yet, camp kicks off. We're hearing voices like CBS Sports' Jeff Kerr saying, they'll stay the course. No messy drama. No headline-making trades. At least not yet. The thinking. Hill's staying. They believe, if their stars stay healthy, they can still hit playoff-caliber football. But remember, make or break isn't a cliche this year. It's the script. They're writing it live. The truth is, a Hill trade at camp would be seismic. One moment, you've got your elite receiver. The next, he's gone, and you're in scramble mode. But I don't think that's where it goes yet, because if they cut him now, admit defeat too soon, it'd feel like a capitulation. Not what this group has shown before. They've got too much pride for that. They've seen too much potential. But it doesn't mean it's smooth sailing. The game script doesn't wait for you to decide. If the season starts rough, 3 losses early, injuries piling up, the Tua health saga lingering, the chatter will explode. Internal tension, external blowback. The board may start eyeing Plan B, pushing for a new quarterback, a new coach, even a new direction entirely. And that's the last thing this locker room needs, with so many characters already orbiting uncertainty. Because here's the heartbreaking truth. Talent doesn't equal trust. A clubhouse divided, a leader faltering, promise turning into pressure. Those are the cracks. You don't fix that with tactics alone. You fix it with unity. You fix it with edge-of-the-seat moments, when a tight end dives for a block, when a backup DB punches out a red zone pass, when Tua stands firm in the pocket despite the pain. Those are the breaths that keep the house from falling. So question, what's this team willing to risk? How far does McDaniel stretch before he's forced to pivot? And Greer, does he gamble on a turnaround or start shopping for a plan C? You've got multiple storylines here. You've got characters on the edge. You've got expectations clashing with reality. How this team starts might determine how it ends.